Hello and welcome to Life in Envelopes. I am Jennifer Bleacher. This channel is all about planning, budgeting, paying off debt, and hopefully one day retiring early. So if those are topics that you are also interested in, then please subscribe to my channel. It's time for one of my favorite videos, cash stuffing envelope video. I love these videos. Okay, so all of the worksheets that I am using today are available in my Etsy shop, Life in Envelopes. I'll put a link in the description box below. Also, I have a discount code for all of my YouTube viewers. That's all of you. You can get 10% off using the code THANKYOU10, and I'll put that in the description box below too to remind you to use that code. Okay, so this first worksheet is called Sinking Funds Overview, and this is where I've listed all of my sinking funds that I want to do this year, and then the breakdown of that. The most important information from this worksheet is here, the amount per paycheck. That's what I'm going to be using today. So we'll actually do this one when we come back from the bank. This is the worksheet for tracking how much I deposit into my sinking funds and cash envelopes today. Here's the deal, guys. So I've recently updated all my worksheets on my Etsy shop, so everything's like nice and shiny and pretty, and I don't like this name. I think it's confusing. Every time I see it, I think, oh, I have to go take money to the bank. Which is not the case here. This is me depositing money into my sinking funds and cash envelopes. So I need your help. Any ideas? Anybody have like an idea of what to call this worksheet? What should I call the worksheet where I track how much I put into my sinking funds and my cash envelopes? I'm at a total loss. So your ideas are much appreciated. Thank you. So we'll come back to this when we get back from the bank. Okay, here is where I'm going to write down how much I'm going to take out at the bank. And that's where this column comes in handy. I've already written down all the amounts from this column. I've also added how much cash I get for my cash envelope for my spending money. And I had to increase the car registration amount. My oldest son is currently not working due to the coronavirus. His restaurant closed down and it has not opened yet for some reason. Like everything else is open, but it hasn't opened yet. Or it seems like everything else is open. But anyways, he's not working. So, and it's time to pay his car registration, and we told him we would help him out. He would normally pay for that, but you know, these are extenuating circumstances, so we're definitely going to help him out with that. So I need to deposit the money so that it's there when it's time to register his car. I recently got a bonus check from work, so it's going to be no problem for us to help him cover that amount. What I'm going to do here is mark down how much I want of each denomination. For example, Christmas is 25, so I'm going to get 120 and 15. I'm just going to do that for all of these. This row is the total dollar amount needed, and then I take the information from those two rows and I put them in these two columns, and then I cut this slip out so I can take it to the bank. I'm going to do all this on fast forward for you. Okay, so I have my slip and I am ready to go to the bank. Okay guys, I am back from the bank and here is my stack that I'm going to be stuffing today. Yay! I love looking at this before I do it. Okay, so I'm just going to set them out by denomination. Let's see. Okay, so I got this bag from Walmart. This is where I keep my cash envelopes. And my envelopes are all available on my Etsy shop, Life in Envelopes. So I created two new worksheets this week because I thought I would use them, but then I decided not to use them. But they're still available in case you want to use them. I have a sinking funds tracker and a cash envelope tracker. So like you could use one sheet per sinking fund and one sheet per cash envelope to track your money that way. I don't know. I just find that tracking it just on this sheet is enough for me right now. In the future, I might change my mind, but right now I'm happy just doing it on this worksheet. Before we add the new money, I'm going to go back and write down how much I want to deposit today, and I'm just going to use the information from my deposit slip here. I'll just fast forward this part for you. So let's start with my spending money. We're going to add $40 today. I was saving up for a color printer and a silhouette machine, but I recently sold my Gucci purse. I had a Gucci purse that I saved up for over 2 years for, that I got for my birthday last year. But I just decided that right now, getting a color printer and a silhouette machine are more important to me than carrying around my Gucci purse. So I sold that recently to Fashion File, and they gave me $600, which was enough for me to get those two items. So now I'm saving up to help my husband buy a new computer, which we desperately need. I think our computer is like 8 years old. So let's start by seeing how much money I had to start with. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 120, 130. So we're starting with 130. And today we're going to add 40, so that should bring us to 170. To 20, 40, 60, 81, 120, 170. Yes. Wow, that's awesome. Okay, that is it for cash envelopes. So let's go up to sinking funds. The difference between cash envelopes and sinking funds is I don't count on this money being around. I'm going to spend it. This money is savings, basically, until these events happen. That money is just going to grow and grow. All of my envelopes, by the way, are available on my Etsy shop, Life in Envelopes. And I have a new envelope, and I'm so excited. I just learned how to make this. This is so cool. Clear envelopes. Let me show you what it looks like when you put money in here. It's so awesome. Isn't that cool? Anyways, these are now available in my Etsy shop because I just learned how to make them. And all of my patterns, they come in sets of 4, but these I can sell individually because I'm not relying on paper being available to make them. I just need my plastic. So those you can buy whatever quantity you want. And like these come in sets of 4, those you can get one by one. I hope that makes sense. Okay, Christmas. So we're going to add 25. Let's see how much we had to start with. 1, 2, 250, 260, 270, 275. So we're starting with 275. We're going to add 25 today, so that should bring us up to 300. Okay, so let's count to make sure that that's 300. 100, 200, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 295, and 300. Yay! That is cool. We're halfway to our Christmas goal. Our Christmas goal is 600. Okay, next up is birthdays. Let's see how much we have to start with. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 95, 100. And today, so that's 100. And then today we're going to add 25, so that should bring us up to 125. Okay, so let's make sure that equals 125. So we have 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 110, 115, 120, 125. Perfect. Next is anniversary, and it feels awfully light because we just celebrated our anniversary. Actually, we had so much fun. We ended up getting takeout, or you pick it up from Texas Roadhouse. My mother sent us a gift card for that. And oh my gosh, it was the first meal we've had, like a meal out we've had in months. And it was so delicious. We brought it home and we shared it with, like, we got for the whole family. And then we had a family movie night afterwards. It was so much fun. Anyway, so, okay, so we have 5. We only have 5 right now. And today we're gonna add 5, so we should have 10. That's gonna be pretty easy to count. We have a whole year to save up for our next anniversary. Okay, next we have car maintenance. Let's see how much we have to start. 110. We're going to add 10 today, so that should bring us up to 120, which we have. Next, we have back to school, and we currently have 110 in there. We are adding 10 today, so we should have 120 when we are done. Next is vet, and we have $20. We recently took them and completely cleared out that envelope. So we're gonna add another 20 today, which should leave us with 40. Next is Amazon. And Amazon has 20, so 10, 15, 20. We're going to add 5 today, so we should end with 25. 10, 15, 20, 25. Next is car registration. It's going to get a lot today because we're going to add my son's car registration to this envelope today as well. So let's see how much we have to start with. 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 105. And today we are adding 220. I'm so thankful that that bonus money came in because I wasn't exactly sure how I was going to pay for his car registration. So thank goodness that came in so that I could take care of that. Okay, so let's see how much we have in this envelope now. 1, 2, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 310. So 310, 320, 325. Yes, that is how much we should have, 325. Just have 3 left. So next is vitamins. Let's see how much we have. We have 20. Today we're going to add 10, so we should end with 30. Yeah. Why are these curled? There we go. 30. Next is our emergency fund. Let's see how much we've saved. Uh-oh, did I do something wrong? I did do something wrong. Okay, so we have 40 for the emergency fund. We're supposed to put 20, so I should have a $20 bill, which I don't have, and that is because for car registration, how much did I put in today? Oh, I put in $220, and I wanted to do 2 hundreds, 2 fives, and a 10. But I put in a 20 here. So I'm going to take this 20 out. I'm going to put it back in and take out my 10, 15, 20. Okay. Ooh. Don't like it when I make mistakes. So I'm going to add this, and then I'm just going to double count it and make sure that it is correct and that I actually have, how much did I have? 325. So let's see. 1, 2, 250, 260, 270, 280, 290, 300, 310, 315, 320, 325. Whew, thank goodness. I was able to fix that without making it into a bigger problem. Okay, so let's go back. So we were here at emergency, we had 40, and we're gonna add 20, so we should end with 60. And the last envelope is closed, which we just started last time. So we only have $10 so far. We're going to add another 10 today, which means we will end with 20. Okay, so we're going to add all this up and see how much we should end up with. So if we start our starting balance, we had 275 plus 100 plus 5 plus 110 plus 110 plus 20 plus 20 plus 105 plus 20 plus 40 plus 10. So 815. So we started with 815. We added 155, so it means that right now we should have, we did not add 155. This is how much I would normally add, but I added a lot more than that today. 25 plus 25 plus 5 plus 10 plus 10, 20, 5, 220, 10, 20, and 10. Yep, that's right, because we had 400 total. 40 here, 360 there is 400. Okay, yes, so goodness gracious, I feel like I'm making so many mistakes today. Okay, so 360 is what we deposited today. Wow, that's cool. Okay, so 815 plus 360. So 1175 is what we should have. And I will add this up to make sure that we actually have that much. But this means we went over the $1,000 mark. Woohoo! We went over the $1,000 mark. Yeah! You know, it's crazy. So this is, I think this is month, let's see, February, March, April, May, June. Month 5. And I did not think we would even be able to save that first $115. I thought that would be impossible. And now we're up to $1,175. Awesome. Okay, so let's add this last column together and make sure it equals $1,175. Fingers crossed I did it right. I did it right. Whew. I'm so glad when it works out, because when it doesn't work out, I usually have a hard time finding out where I made the mistake. So, I apologize if I came off as a little bit of a hot mess today. I'm not sure what's up with me. But if you did enjoy this video, then please give me a thumbs up. And if you haven't already subscribed, please do that. I would love to have you come along with me on this journey. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you again next time. Bye.